Mahaba. Hola. Hola. Benvenuto. Benvenuto. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we all doing on this early evening on Tuesday, the 1st of October? I hope everybody had a great day. Hope it was a terrific Tuesday. Remember, always add a positive word prior to announcing the day. I'll show everybody what I'm working with now. I have my celery. That was from the guy who worked here. Um, this is my natural hair, everybody. My eyes are very crossed because it's what happens. Hold on, I'll be right back. Enjoy that. That's a delicious tea, coffee. I'll show everybody a brand of tea that, if you're a tea drinker, hold on one second. I'm going to get my other eyeglasses. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I'm back. This Ola right there, Wag Bakri. I'm gonna take off the price tag because, well, I'm gonna just do some financial review of this product and see how much it is. Because that good old website that starts with an A, that has everything from A to zebras, well, on that frickin' joint, let me just tell everybody. See this? See that? Now, obviously it's backwards for everyone who's looking at it, but you can grab a screenshot. You see all the ingredients? So, phenomenal brand. Again, I'm not a paid advertiser. I'm not. But this brand, Og Bakri, if you want to, you have to be a tea drinker and you have to enjoy tea. And you have to be somebody who is open to, explore something different other than what, you know. It's really, really good stuff and very healthy. And also tea. There it goes. Did you know if you have one 8-ounce glass cup of tea, listen up, pay attention. I used to have to do that all the time. Nobody listens. No. Tea, it keeps you. It's very good for cardiovascular. It's good for a lot. It's good for diabetes. This tea has cinnamon in it. Cardamom. Anybody who knows the magic of cardamom? Cardamom is all good stuff. So, if you have tea every day, and you don't have excessive animal protein, like eating pounds of flesh of animal meat, not that you're eating the flesh, but you know what I mean. And that farm raised, well, I have a complaint about that advertisement. And grass fed, I have a complaint about that advertisement because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. They're not there when the stock is grazing. You know what I mean? So how do you know? Listen, like I say, and I'll repeat it. If we, as individuals, as an entire society of people, if we don't address our food consumption, processed foods, sugar, all the toxins in the freaking air, the government doesn't do anything. So them being shut down, I mean, this is all theater. This is all part of a distraction. What does all right, I'm going to bring it back now. What does let me try to, I'm creating word salad. One moment. Well, it's like, say you have your boss who is, or the boss's accountant, or the boss's control of the company. They're cooking the books, right? But only that person who's got that flame going and the people who are getting their money from what he's cooking know, okay? Equate that now to what's happening. This is distraction. You understand? It's something that they're doing to distract. Okay, that wasn't a proper story, but it's like somebody who, it is, if you look at it overall, somebody, you have a boss or the controller, right? The controller's cooking, and the boss knows. The boss and the controller. So it's like the guy who's got the long-term girlfriend, or the wife who's got the long-term, like, they think that they're the only ones that know. They think. Remember, it's all about perception, everybody. It's all perception. So, I mean, this is a distraction. That showcase theater performance of My eyes cross naturally. I don't do that to just be haha funny. I think everybody. Pete Hegseth, I think you're gonna win now for Halloween. I think there's gonna be the Pete Hegseth, and then they're creating it already with the dunce cap on it. Yeah. What the? I mean, if these are not distractions, people, tell me what the F are they? With all the people that have been kicked off of Medicare, right? Medicaid, and then Medicare's next, right? Um, Over 300 plus thousand black women from the federal government have lost their jobs. Not to mention all the other black people that have lost their jobs in the federal government. So, how do you make your enemy appear to be the enemy? Well, you isolate. Isolation. Isolation is a tactic that they have been using for such a long time. You know, I talked about when I was a kid. We went to St. Vincent. Well, I went. Did my sister join me? No, she didn't go. I don't think she went. No, I was older. I went by myself. St. Vincent de Paul up in Glens Falls, Glen. I read the postcard. Well, I remember as a kid, everybody, all the kids that went to this camp, we were all black and brown, right? There were no white kids. The only people that were white were the counselors. Um, Going into town, and they wouldn't let us in. We couldn't go in the store. I didn't like know what the connection was until later on, until I started seeing that more and more. So it's called isolation. Isolate people, right? Make them be bad. They're the bad. Like the president of Colombia said, fuego. Better believe it. He said words that are 1000% truthful. 1000%, okay? Because what they have been doing since they've gone to any place other than where they originate from, they go, make friends, and then they decimate. Right? This has been going on. United States, Austria, Germany, Leopold, people that like, okay, there's so much. And so you isolate, you make people the enemy. So now, for all of these families that you broke up and you sent to gulags, all of those families are going to now come after this administration. For everyone that you disappeared. For everyone that you disappeared. So, yeah, he's going to be in for it. And Trump talks about, I want to go to heaven. All of you are definitely, that space has been banned. You're banned and void. That's it. They know. The higher heavens know. You are, none of you. You have no soul. Your soul has been vacated. Okay? All of you. And you're going to see how everything that you're doing is going to come back right now and bite all of you so very hard. And you're going to see. It's going to happen. It's going to happen legally. It's going to happen to you all on a spiritual. It's going to happen to you all on a physical and a mental level. Because when you play around with people, imagine taking, okay, this is for the Musk man, the Elon Musk family. For those children, right? That he had little toddlers, right? Digging for gems, right? They take the dirt and they put it through the sifter, right? But instead of sifting for good, they're sifting for evil, for the dominance, okay? So that's what Trump has been doing, digging for the evil to have dominance. And what he's doing, all of that is going to come back to you in so many different ways. You're all going to see. Yep, you're all going to see. And people can say their comments. I don't even read the comments. I just, I listen to these stuff. But another breaking news here. Um, there has been another Karen incident. Yes. Now, this incident now involves my little township here. Now, I have said numerous times, I hardly drive. I hardly drive. I hardly leave the house, okay? Not that it's not like, oh, like I'm doing time. I got an ankle bracelet on. It's just that I got so much stuff to do here. And plus, I always stood home. Okay. Now, I go, bring my check to the drop box for my water sewer bill. I don't play around with bills and expenses. It's not who I am. I said that 1,000 times. I became a financial officer at a young age, taking care of household groceries. Okay. Therefore, bills are always on time before the time that they're due. Okay. I get my new water bill, and now they're saying that they didn't get that check. Okay. They didn't say they, now obviously you can go through your banking. Yes, obviously that's we all know that. But there's no check to show because somebody decided yet again to create another Karen incident. So for each and every Karen incident that you'll create, it goes on to my blog and it goes to people all over who have Karen incidents, okay? Because there's no way in hell that I don't go and that I didn't bring the bill there. So somebody wants to continue to play games, okay? Keep playing games, and you're going to see how it all is not going to be beneficial for you. Yeah. Yeah, the Karen incident, they didn't get the check. And also, by the way, for the 2025 tax year, um, you're supposed to submit, which I did, and they said that I didn't do it on time. I didn't submit it on time. My taxes was the first excuse. Then the second excuse was that I didn't have the right form. Okay? That's going to be addressed too. All right? Because what they're doing here in this little municipality here, they're playing games with people. Yeah, they're playing games. So not only have they opened up one can of whoop ass as far as having now a forensic accountant there, they're going to just continue going with opening up the cans of illegal whoop ass. Okay? So you all continue and carry on. It's great story material. It's just something like I just want to thank you. And I also want to thank you, give you all a big high five, fist bump. Thank you all for screwing up on your finances where you had to go and recoup from people to try to make up for money that was lost. You understand? Because I was in the process, I was going to sell the house, but because of all this crazy BS with these jokers here, I said, no, I'm not going to do this. Too much going on. But I want to thank you because it was the best thing that could have happened. Because otherwise, I would have been in some BS co-op or a condo with somebody else telling me what to do. So I want to thank you. Thank you all for that. Thank you all for that. You're all duly thanked. All of you, each and every one of you. Too bad you played around with the wrong person because now you got your tree shaking a bit. So the next time you all decide to hire someone who's not gonna go by the books and do things the correct way when it comes to finances, okay? Um, I suggest maybe doing a better background check. Better yet, comb the entire freaking little township here. Yeah. Oh, and also too, another thing that they did, they're trying to save their ass, CYA. They sent out a letter that there was some type of leakage. There's no leak in my house. You people had that intentional, that valve open. All right? Should I send the town of Wappingers? Should I send the governor? Should I send the county executive, Sereno, the maps of the water? And the fact that you guys harassed me about this nonsensical little shed here, when this is a wetland on the DEC site, and I could show it to you, it's on the wetlands of the Dutchess County. And I kept saying that the shed was moved because of the water, and the shed was here when I moved in. So there they go. They just opened up so much. They opened up so much. Well, that's good for them. But anyway, people, this is basically kind of like the nature of what the government, what the White House is doing. They're doing underhanded stuff. They're not showing the job reports. They're not showing the job reports. What he's probably going to do, he's probably going to go into that Rolodex called the Mickey Mouse Cracker Jack Rolodex. No shame to Mickey Mouse or Cracker Jacks, and look for a company to do the Fugazi files of the jobs. Job report created by the Fugazi file operation. Presented to the White House. Yes, sir. Here we go. Here's the job reports. Everybody, the yellow submarine. We've been submerged, but the propeller's making some motion. You understand? We're going to start to go up. We're going to go back up. All right? Right now we are in subliminal suspended animation at this present juncture. But we're not going to stay here forever. Anyway, everybody, I hope I entertained you. I'm naturally comedic. Yes, they call me Patty Pagliacci in Italian because they said I was a Southern Italian because of my melanated skin. My aunts told me that. My Aunt Dora and Aunt Ida. Anybody asks you, you're Southern Italian, okay, Patty? But why? Because you're so dark. Oh. Hey, here's the Italian flag. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. This is all true. This is all true. Patty Pagliacci. I'm going to sign off now. Everybody, have a good evening. Remember, stay well, stay safe, stay hydrated. And Donald, remember, stay hydrated also. And I don't care what anybody says, Donald, you are looking better. And for that IV that you need, it can go through the leg. It can go through the leg. Yep, I call it the brachial artery. It's not the brachial. Well, it runs up to the brachial, so I was kind of half right. Anyway, bye. Have a good one. I wonder who's stalking me there and watching this video. Oh my God. Next time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. Oh, and thank you for watching. Do I have 2 eyes or do I have 4? I am so cross-eyed. I'm looking at my one eye. It goes in just like on its own. That's what it was between the cross-eyed, the dyslexia. How did I survive? I don't know. Later. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe and stay well. Bye.